Greetings, everyone, and welcome to Truth Council 23 with me, your sister friend and spiritual wife for life, Truth Nunez, and our spiritual council. Welcome, my lovies. Welcome to today's collective energetic read. Keeping in mind that we are reading collective energy, so you always take what resonates, leave what doesn't. You are and forever will be the masters of your experiences, of what you will or what you will not into this creation. Welcome, my lovies. Welcome to our day ones, our new subscribers, everyone in between. Thank you so much, my lovies. Thank you for being here. Thank you for co-creating this space. Thank you for your likes, your shares, your comments, subscribes, your super chats, your contributions to this work. It truly means a lot to me. Thank you, my lovies. Thank you for everything that you do. Thank you for co-creating this space. Thank you for loving you, because loving you is easy because you're beautiful, my lovies, and you ain't sleazy. My lovies, somebody wants to know about you. I want to know your name, man. I want to know if you got a man. They want to know. They want to know everything. They want to know your number and if they can come through, and they want to know what you like. They want to know so they could do it all. Dum, dum, dum. They want to know, my lovies. Somebody wants to know. And you're getting your own show. Oh, you're being scouted, my lovies. You're being scouted for some of you, and you're getting your own show. Here we go with the ones that are getting their own shows, my lovies. Go out there, create. Go do it, my lovies. Get to it, my lovies. Somebody went to, for some of you, this was recently. For some of you, this could have been back in September. For some of you, it was in November. For some of you, someone's going to go in May or June. To ask about you, Juniper. They want to ask about you. Somebody wants to ask about you. They could either be, for some of you, asking a reader or a channeler about you, or a tarot reader about you. Somebody's going to go to a spiritualist to get some information. For some of you, someone's going to go to a fiesta de palos or something of that sort and get a channeled message about you. For others of you, somebody wants to go to a tarot reader or something like that. For some of you, someone wants to ask somebody that you know about you. For some of you, this could be you asking about somebody. But the question that I got yesterday that I had to center this energy around was, do they miss me? Do they miss me? That's the question in the soul. Do they miss me? Do they miss me? Do they miss me? That's the question. Do they miss me? Do they want to kiss me? Okay, do they miss me? The question was, do they miss me? But now somebody's being a little cheeky in the spirits. But that's what we're gonna center this around and see what that comes. That's what Spirit told us to do, so that's what we have to do. But I give thanks to all of you, giving thanks to the day ones, the new subscribers. Errol, and something about Aaron, and something about Arnold, Errol, and something about Helga, and someone who has some type of altar. You know how Helga in Hey Arnold used to have an altar in her closet with Arnold, and she would take stuff from him. Didn't she take stuff from him? Ain't that some shit? Weren't they telling us some stuff, my lovies? Helga, a Bulgarian for some. A Hungarian is coming in as well. Boom. Something about Slovakia. Something about Slovenia. Boom. Something about Romania. We got that and that part of the world coming in for some of you. But anyways, I give thanks. Something about British Columbia is coming in now. But I give thanks to all of you. I give thanks to everyone that has co-created this, my lovies. For those of you who are new, I am a channeler. I channel thoughts, feelings, emotions, visions. I have the gift of prophesizing and many other gifts that God has given to me to share with humanity. And that's what we're here to do, because you have no clue what Spirit could do. Spirit could do. Okay. You have no clue what Spirit could do, my lovies. And so we're here without fear, because that's what we are here to do. Something about fearless intuition, something about feline intuition, something about Phoebe, something about Persephone or something like that. But anyways, I give thanks to all of you for allowing me to co-create this space. Thank you, my lovies. Thank you for allowing me to come here and channel messages for you. There are so many beautiful channelers and gifted people on this platform, and the fact that you come here and allow me to channel for you means a lot to me. So thank you, my lovies. Thank you. If you need a private read, always keep in mind that these are collective energetic reads. If you need something private, you know what to do. You can look in the description box and schedule an appointment with us. But giving thanks to the source, giving thanks to the divine force, I give thanks to the ancestors, to my grandmama, Abuelita Gladys Nunez Maldonado, to my grandpapa, Abuelito Felix Antonio Nunez, to all of the trusted, loving archangels that protect and love and guide us. Something about Angie. To the divine force, to the source, to the all-knowing, to the all-being, to the all-seeing, to all of the ancestors, to all of the ascended masters, to all of the religious forces, spiritual forces that protect and love and guide every person connecting to this work, giving thanks for the allowance of this, giving thanks for the protection through this channeling, giving thanks to the divine mercy, giving thanks to the unconditional love, giving thanks for the protection of every path that has crossed this platform, giving thanks to unconditional love, unconditional mercy, giving thanks to the divine wisdom, giving thanks to your all-knowing, all-being, all-seeing power, giving thanks to the source that creates all of us and where we will all go one day, giving thanks, giving thanks, giving thanks. Amen. Ashe, en la kesh alakin. Okay. Their associates are going to call you. So for some of you, their associates are going to call you and tell you everything. So somebody will be contacting you to let you know, hey, you know who I ran into? But this is their associate. So, or these are their associates. So if you give them another chance, they're going to ruin your life though. So for some of you, I don't know if you necessarily want to reconnect with this person, because if you give them another chance, they're going to ruin your freaking life again, for some of you. But this energy does want to come in for some reason. Yesterday, I was having a conversation with this woman. We were in the gym, and it was a really beautiful conversation. And she reminded me of something. For years, I have been doing heavy weightlifting. But there was a time, this was maybe like, I can't even, it's so curious to me how I knew one day it would go away, but I was not sure when. But God told me, you'll know when it's going to go away. I'm going to give you, like, don't worry about it hurting right now. This shoulder used to hurt a lot when I would do a certain motion. This motion. The shoulder used to hurt a lot. God's like, keep working, my child. Keep working. You're gonna heal that. Keep working. Yesterday, I was doing an exercise that used to hurt me a lot. And the female said to me, she's like, that doesn't bother you? Like, it kind of bothers. She's like, I'm like, does it bother you? She's like, no, not really. But, you know, does it bother you? Because you're very like she was basically talking about like the flexibility and then being able to push such heavy weight down and like keep the proper form. And I'm like, no, it doesn't bother me. And I'm like, but you just reminded me of something that I forgot. I forgot that this used to hurt me, and I kept training and training and training, and now it's gone away. Like, this was years where even when I would put book bags on or backpacks on, like, it would really like bother me. Now it doesn't bother me anymore. You reminded me. I worked through it. She's like, you healed it. I'm like, yeah, I did. Wow, thank you for reminding me. Maybe this is just that. I'm going to come find the, something about confinement, since a confinement period. I want to look for the, we're working with the witch's story today, and I want to look for the high priestess here, because the high priestess is a tarot reader here, is a seer here. Maybe you're a seer. Maybe this is I doubt it. I doubt this is a seer. If anything, you're the seer, high priestess. All right, let's see. So somebody, they asked somebody. They asked a seer. They asked someone. If this isn't like a seer like that, they ask somebody who sees into your life in one way or another. Or they're going to. Okay. So what are you supposed... Okay, we got the Emperor. Okay. Okay. Okay, so they're not Aubrey O'Day. and something about Odell, and something about Adele. We got Eight of Wands. We're definitely in the communication. Definitely. The communication could even come out to be like, I don't know, turbulent, because this is a tornado. So it could be like, this could be during like hurricane season for some of you, or during like some type of natural disaster. Like someone's going to take like the opportunity to reach out to you because of a natural disaster, maybe a tornado for some of you, maybe a hurricane for some of you. Something about Jerome, Jeremiah, something about Georgina, something about Georgiana, something about Gianna. So about Georgia, we gotta move. Maybe when you have to move, they're gonna come out. They're gonna come out. The monsters. Here we go with the little girl with the monsters. You know what I'm talking about, my lovies, right? For some of you, the video of the little girl with the monsters. She went viral many years ago. When you ask a little child, someone's gonna ask a child for some. Everything is coming in for a reason. What do you do if you see a monster? I'm going to kick its ass. Because if not, it'll come out. It'll come out and it'll kick my ass. It'll come out and it'll kick my ass. So I got to kick its... No, but you got to say kick its butt. Oh, I love that little girl. She marked my world. Maybe something has to do with a child. For some, maybe it's an ex. Is it was going to ask a child? You know what I am getting? Okay, I'm getting a few things. I'm getting, so, you know, like when you send like, it's like if you're broken up with somebody, or you have like a child in common, or somebody knows your niece or your child or whatever the case may be. And like they send a message with your child. But I'm also getting, when I was in the 2nd grade, I thought she was really beautiful, but she was like a really like, it wasn't even her physical for me. It was like her inside. Like she was very Miss Laramie. Miss Laramie was so beautiful. The name Laramie could be significant for you. Miss Laramie was so beautiful. I found her like so stunning, and she was like such I don't know, something about someone was such a brat. And something about the Pratts, and something about Chatham, and something about Tennessee, and something about Chattanooga, and something about 16 and pregnant on MTV. But she was such a something about someone who's on drugs now, or was on drugs for a while. I did get that for some of you. Someone's like curing from some type of addiction earlier, so maybe in meditation. So maybe this is going to be after somebody cures after some type of like, I don't know, they were abusing substances for some of you. But Miss Laramie was so beautiful, and she just seemed like a good example. Like she was like kind of like reflecting back to me what I didn't see in my home. And so it was really odd when my father saw her beauty as well. And my little 2nd grade self, he came up to me one day by ourselves in the room, in a bedroom in the house. We only had 1 bedroom at the time. We were living like in some type of like, it was like us, and it was 1 bedroom, so everybody was staying in there. But everybody was like, they weren't there, and I was in the room by himself. And he's like, hey, your teacher, she's very beautiful, right? I'm like, yeah, Miss Laramie. He's like, yeah, can you tell her that I like her? And I'm like, huh? He's like, yeah, can you tell her that I like her? I'm like, but what about mom? And he's like, what about mom? And I'm like, you don't like mom? And he's like, he kind of like tried to switch it up. He's like, yeah, I like her too, though. And obviously I didn't tell her anything, but he's like, can you tell her that I like her? I'm like, I don't know. Something sad happened for some. It doesn't feel good. Again, I'm a channeler. I channel thoughts, feelings, emotions. Because I was also getting something about your father for some of you. This could be a father figure. We got father here. So the emperor, we have a father figure, we have an authority figure, we have, for those of you who talk about divine masculine energy, for some of you, you talk about that stuff. You got that fluff for some. For some of you, you don't take that stuff seriously. But to each his or her own. We have a divine masculine for some. We have emperor. We have a father figure. We have an establishment. We have a company, a business owner, or someone that's a leader in some type of organization. This could be a director for some. This could be a president. Something about the vice president of something came in earlier today. I mean, actually last night in channeling. So you have some type of a leader, a business owner, someone who's very authoritative in nature. If this isn't a business owner or some type of leader, this is just somebody that you look to, like it's like a patriarch of some sort, or someone that you look to as an authority figure. This is someone who has some type of dominion over your life. This is someone that you want to follow. We have strength, Leo energy. We have 9 of Pentacles, independence. A Leo could be significant for you, an Aries, strong fire signs, and then we got Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. The Eye of Horus for some of you. The Eye of Ra could be significant for some of you. Someone can have an Eye of Ra tattoo. Someone could have 3 children. The black flame candle was lit. The black flame candle was lit. And then we have a white candle here. That's coming in for some of you. For some of you, someone could have been told that there was some Manny and Manuel. There was some manipulation that happened to separate you two. Whether it be witchcraft for some and somebody was doing candle magic, and black candles could be significant because I went right to the black candle. Maybe for someone was putting something in someone's food or cursing someone's food. Someone or a group of people had interest in this not going anywhere. If this is a business deal, a lot of people try to make, like, I'm also seeing all these books, so people could have used rules, regulations, all this bullshit to make this not go through. Legal mumbo jumbo, legal hex work to make it not go through. It could have also been like somebody was like, I don't know, legally binded to another or bound to another contract. For example, like a marriage, a confidentiality agreement. That actually came in yesterday. And I even got a download about that yesterday. Like somebody going to like a medical center and like hiding very important information, but behind some type of like, if you violate this, this is a HIPAA violation type of thing. For others, it could be like something about a corporate liaison. For others, it could be, for example, some type of like, I don't know, arbitration agreement, where another lawyer can't get involved, or is for some reason it's going very legal all of a sudden. Like all types of agreements. Maybe somebody has a lot of agreements. Maybe I'm also getting like, maybe somebody owns a lot of businesses. So it's like a lot of agreements, like, and it's like you can't do like, it's almost like a conflict of interest type of energy. Someone's also a drunk for some. Here we go with the drunks in the field. And again, here we have like another tornado. And then this spiral, I don't know, something about spiral diner. I used to work for a vegan diner in Texas. Texas could be significant for you. The Dallas-Fort Worth area could be significant for you. A vegan diner could be significant for you. Something about a data miner and a designer. There's someone whoever is the inquirer, something about the National Enquirer, someone could work as in journalism. Whoever is the inquirer, you have protection from a powerful friend. That came in. Something about a French bulldog. So whoever the inquirer is, they are more stable in their energies than you. But they hold back from you and they watch you. I'm getting you in the Nine of Pentacles and this energy watching you in the Emperor. Take it how it resonates. For some of you, you're the Emperor, but for most of you, I'm feeling it's the other way around. It's this person's very stable in their reality, and you're in a Nine of Pentacles with your feet kicked up and enjoying your independence and maybe reading a book, maybe having a charcuterie board somewhere. Maybe like you attend the board meetings, but you're not going fucking crazy in the board meetings. Like you're not stressing. You got your feet kicked up here. You got your cute little dress on, or you got your cute little, I don't know, something about bohemian shorts. What are bohemian shorts? I was going to say Bermuda shorts. Or like you got your, I don't know, your gym shorts on, or you got your t-shirts on, or you got a cute little dress, or you got your little hair done, or I don't know, you're just chilling. For some of you got red highlights. I don't know, you're just chilling with your little cat, and I don't know, your broom is down. You're feeling chilling. Like you're out here in this lawn chair. This lawn chair may be yours or not. You may be renting for some of you. Someone may want to know where you live. Or you may be staying with a friend, or you may be, I don't know, renting some space, or you're renting something for creative space, or you have some type of like, you have your little like independent business happening, or like you have something small compared to what this person has, but you seem so satisfied. I don't know why there's a comparison. Pomegranates could be significant for you. It's interesting how pomegranates and oranges, or apples and oranges, you're growing apples and oranges from the same damn tree. It's like you have some type of like beautiful combination happening where it's like impossible, but it's working. You could have 2 or 3 businesses going. You could have like your primary source of income, and then you have something has to do with fruits for some of you, or veganism. You have your primary source of income, and then you have like 2 other things that it's just like things you like to do because you like to kind of like have things, mixed up, and you're very humble, like very I don't know, you're happy and satisfied with just having this lawn chair here and being able to read this book and drink a little bit of wine. You don't overdo it. You see how this person, like, she's just sipping her wine. She's not getting drunk. The cup is not empty. You feel like your cup is full. I had this beautiful download earlier today, and last night I'm like, you can sleep at peace. You can look, even if things fall, this is you as a high priestess. You're right next to the high priestess energy, male or female, take it how it resonates. You're very intuitive. The high priestess is very patient. Do you miss them? I don't know if you even look their way, and not in a bad way. This is the answer. Like, I think you're thinking of nurturing yourself. Someone's trying to figure out, I'm having a hard time finding your thoughts in this, like going back to this. A hacker, a tracker, I don't think, whatever this person did, right? Even if they went through a period of addictions, all types of addictions, projecting their karma onto you. 10-18, a Pisces could be significant for you. I'm smelling a lot of perfume. Something about diamonds, perfume. Someone wears a lot of perfume. Whatever they did, and someone speaks like this. Someone used to chew tobacco. Whatever they did, this could be someone who has already even started their own life. For some of you, this is someone who is married, but like they're curious about you, or they ask about you, or you could have had like a strong connection with this person at some point. Again, strong Leo for some of you, Aries, Scorpio, Sagittarius, 4 and 11. Something about sent from heaven and then sent from Kevin. And I'm not getting that in a positive way. I'm getting sent from heaven and then people sent from hell. But hell could be AKA Kevin. I don't know. A Kevin could have had something to do with something. 1019. A Kevin could have meddled in something. Myers. Something about Mike Myers. Something about Michael. Something about Trevor or Trent. Hell-bent on paying their rent. So, I don't know, they meddled in something, helping a corrupt person with a corrupt heart from the start. Take what resonates, leave what does not. I'm almost curious to see what's in the cards in here. 2 of Cups. That's what you don't see coming. It's hard to see it. It's hard to see it. You have a very powerful gift with your mind as well. So whatever you put your mind to, you create. Whatever you put your mind to, you create. Someone tried to block your creative abilities, but no matter what, it's like whatever you put your mind to, you create. So how can somebody block your creative abilities? Ava. Something about an avalanche. Something about someone with a ranch. Something about Hidden Valley Ranch. Oh, look at this beautiful honeymoon hummingbird. A hummingbird. And you see how both these energies, they both have their eyes, it's like either lowered or closed. Like you trust. Something about someone that wanted to propose to you. There's kind of a lot of sadness here, to be quite frank. And I'm not sure if this Emperor is all the way up right. They're not. They're not. They're not. For some of you, they are. For most of you, this Emperor is not in the upright. You can tell that they're already not in the upright. Why are they not in the upright? Because an Emperor in the upright would never be doing all of this bullshit. An Emperor in the upright would never, ever, in the evers of ever have to go to ask people to go stalk you. An Emperor in the upright would never have to go get readings done on you, especially knowing that they didn't treat you right. An Emperor in the upright, they wouldn't do any of this. They wouldn't be such a fucking coward. I'm trying to go easy because this energy is very sleazy. So this could trigger. I'm trying to go easy because this energy is very sleazy. Oh, there it is. This is someone who failed to dominate you. Dominic, this is someone who failed to dominate you, or someone tried to, again, dominate you. This could have been a whole group of people who tried to overstep boundaries. This is a tyrannical leader. This is someone who is not worthy of following, but they want to be followed, but they have a lot of power, or they amassed a lot of power or a lot of wealth or influence, or they have, this is a toxic father figure. They're toxic. But somebody wants to tell you, like, I'm healing, though. I'm healing. Someone who was stealing from you. Energy, time, effort, ideas. This person is a fool. They want to fearlessly reveal emotion, and they want to help people laugh at absurdity and hypocrisy. Or maybe this is what you did to this person. Because again, technically they were asking about you and why you came in. This is someone wants to know why you came into their life. This is the equivalent of what I just shared of my father asking second grade me to go and talk to my teacher to tell her that my father, who's with my mother, likes her. And then wonder how my teacher came into his life. Someone's so fucking delusional. The energy of a prostitute was present earlier. We got prostitute. Oh my God. Hi. This energy is very uncomfortable, but we're channeling, my lovies. We're working here. Something about a defamation suit against a prostitute. A defamation suit against a prostitute. This is your energy. So you're in High Priestess, Strength, Nine of Pentacles. This person's in the King of Swords in the reverse. So King of Swords in the reverse, an Aquarius could be significant for you. This person's in an Emperor in the reverse, King of Swords in the reverse. However they want to ask about you. You are in Prostitute in the upright. You accentuate the challenge of surviving without negotiating the value or the power of your spirit. You accentuate the challenge of surviving, and you do not negotiate the value or the power of your spirit. You are a child magical. You see the potential for sacred beauty in all things, and you believe that anything is possible. And you have this beautiful tree to prove it. You know how they say you can't compare apples to oranges, but here you are growing apples and oranges off of the same tree. It's like you have many hidden talents that you're exploring, and I don't even think that you're exploring. I think you know that you have these powers. I think that you're just very comfortable in your own space, whatever your own space is. You accentuate the challenge of surviving without negotiating the power or the value of your spirit. And you are a child magical because you believe that you're a little fairy here. You may like the outdoors quite a bit because I see you spending a lot of time outdoors. You can spend quite a bit of time outdoors. You can only be hanging out. You can hang out with a lot of the same sex for some. Like you have a lot of friendships, but I wouldn't say like a lot of friendships. What I mean by that is you have quality friendships. When you have conversations with people, it's quality. You don't just keep random people around you just to have some people around you. You like quality over quantity. So that's where you're creating from. You're a very wise creator. Do we need more successful fucking people spending X amount of money every year? But when at the same time we have such a great imbalance of people starving every year. You're a very wise creator. You don't need a lot, but if you had a lot, you wouldn't mind it either. You're a wise creator, but you love nature. For some of you, I'm speaking to people that really like nature because all of these cards, it's like they're all outside. You spend a lot of time outside. You could spend a lot of time by the water, by a pool for some of you. For some of you, something about your home gym is coming in. Somebody has a home gym and a pool or something like that. You can spend a lot of time at the pool. You can spend a lot of time outdoors. You can spend a lot of time near water, near nature. You can spend a lot of time, I don't know, near plants. Even this person's not necessarily like outdoors. She's in some type of patio area, but there are a lot of plants. You're always around trees, plants, greenery. You spend a lot of time near trees. That makes a difference in your life. You may love the rain for some of you. You actually may love storms for some of you. Hurricanes could be significant. Tornadoes, strong tornadoes for some. So this person's aware they're an emperor in the reverse. Whoever this was to you, a family member, an ex-lover, a friend, whoever this was to you, because I was also getting something about an envious friend who's obsessed with your life. And who's obsessed with your wife for some of you. And somebody who's going to do life for some. I did get that as well for some. Somebody was charged with murder. Someone's already been charged with murder for some. So they want to know. It's like somebody wants to know these things. October 28th could be significant for you. 34, 41, 42. Between the ages of 34 and 42 could be significant for you. The number 53 or 35 could be significant for you. The number 4, the number 1, the number 10, the number 12, the number 58, the number 7. The number 87, the number 85, the number 82, the number 81. The number 21, the number 25, the number 28, the number 27, the number 72, the number 75, the number 78, the number 71. The number 17, the number 18, the number 15, the number 12. 5 of Swords, this energy, I don't know why this person's showing up. I don't know why this person's showing up. They got a 5 of Swords in the reverse. They got a 2 of Swords in the reverse. So technically, something has been exposed about this person. Diddler, Diana, Sandy Hook. Someone could have done something to a child. This person is fucking miserable and they're in a 10 of Swords. And the Fool is a child. They could have done something to a child, to betray a child. You could have been betrayed as a child. October 30th could be significant for you. The number 36, the number 13. Strong Scorpio there. You could be a 36-year-old Scorpio. The number 63 could be significant for you. The number 31, you could be between the ages of 31 or 36, or this person can for some of you. Something about Toucan Sam. You got misery and you got crying, llantos. Miseria y llantos. La misère et les pleurs. France could be significant for you, or a French-speaking country. Something about Guyana. Something about French Guyana for some of you. We got the World in the reverse. This person's world is flipped. Ooh. Something about Little Flip, the rapper. This person's world is flipped, or this organization or this crew. Take this how it resonates for you. Their world is flipped upside down. You know, God's giving me how we love to look at. I never understood this. When people say work-life balance, I don't get it. I never got it. I don't get it. Because you can't separate, compartmentalize. You're not splitting yourself. Just because you leave work doesn't mean that you're not. It's like I leave, once I leave work, I detach, and work is just this thing that I do. It's like work is a huge part of you. What are you talking about? And it has huge energetic repercussions on your whole entire experience, and everybody else is connected to you. I don't think you miss this person. I don't think you miss this person. You got a genie here that has brought misfortune to this person for what they've done in the past to you. This could be a cheating father for some of you. Or, you know, mother. Take it how it resonates. Somebody that had some type of like father role. Maybe for some of you, you looked up to your mother as your mother and your father. You had one of those mothers that's like, I'm the mom and the dad. It's like, you're not that great, but, you know, we're going to keep cheering you on. I don't know. It's so curious to me because people are talking about how, like, nowadays people are looking for consolation prizes and everybody's a winner. It's been that way. It's been that way. You know how many terrible mothers I know? And I'm not trying to be, like, offensive, my lovies. It is what it is. It's the energy. You're a fucking terrible mother. But you're like, oh, I was the mom and the dad. I was an independent woman. You were a shitty mother. And you put money over everything. Or what things looked like. Or your fake humility and your victim mentality that you projected onto the world for not taking responsibility over the choices you made in your life. I'm just being honest, just being real. So you got a 5 of Swords here. This person's feeling defeated. And now they want to reveal their emotions, so that's a good thing. From this defeat, you got fearlessly revealing emotion. And somebody, maybe, again, I'm getting it more like this is what you helped this person do. Because somebody could have seen your powers as weakness. They could have seen your kindness as weakness. They could have seen your generosity as weakness. Something about velocity, until they lost you. They're like, oh, this person didn't have to put up with my bullshit just for a fucking paycheck. Oh, that person was actually a good person. I kind of miss that person. Have you heard about so-and-so? Do you know where they are at? After they fucking lied on you, made shit up about you, wanted to destroy you, wanted to overpower you with the 5 of Swords and the devil, God's saying the devil as well. So somebody was in devil energy. 5 of Swords in the reverse, 10 of Swords. They're miserable. So now somebody's like, I don't know, it's almost like they miss you because they don't see you. Now they want to kiss you. For some of you, they miss you. This is someone who never wanted to kiss you. They didn't want to touch you. They didn't want you near them. They wanted you to fear them. They wanted to abuse you. They wanted to straighten you up. It sounds like they were projecting. And now you're here just chilling, happy, minding your business, not going to prison for some of you, not going to prison for most of you. While this person's facing some type of shit show for some bullshit that they did. And getting exposed with them and their crew. 3 people are involved in some bullshit, getting in trouble with this person. So 4 people for some of you are having some type of issue. And they need some tissues. Now they're crying and lying and all this bullshit. And you're here by yourself because you've always been here by yourself. This person left you alone by yourself. To do it on your own, by yourself. And you're like, I would rather be alone than to be in bad company. I would rather be alone than I would rather be in debt than to be with a bad company. I would rather be with my children by myself, with my family, with my husband, with my partner, with my wife. We would rather do it on our own. We would rather go about this by ourselves. We don't need the loan from you, dad, mom, whoever. We don't need your support. We just need you to stop fucking attacking us so we can actually make this business happen. And even then, God will make a way. You want to keep attacking? Attack every day. Make more fake accounts, write more fucking bullshit, pay more people to fucking bother so they can lose their minds and bring more bad karma to you and them and everybody involved. Keep doing that in the Volvo for some of you. Keep doing that. Keep doing the bullshit. This is why you're in a 10 of Swords. You can't fucking sleep at night. You're miserable. You got a 5 of Swords. You feel fucking defeated. And all you can do is now be a little bit more vulnerable when it comes to your emotions. I don't know how far this person is going to get, because they're an Emperor in the reverse, but they show up as an Emperor in the upright. This reminds me like my dad. So 5th grade, we had, my brother had a 5th grade graduation, and my dad showed up in a suit, and my brother showed up in the same suit, and they have a picture of that. And I'm like, if people only knew who he really was. He's out here in public with a suit, right? And in front of the school, and we're here. And if only they knew. But this was 1 year after he told me to go tell my teacher, my 2nd grade, I was in the 3rd grade at that time, my 2nd grade teacher, that he wanted to, have a secret rendezvous with her, a secret relationship, and told his daughter, his little daughter, well, I was 9 years old. Go tell your teacher that I want to be with her. And they make themselves the victims. They lie on you, they spy on you, they make themselves the victims. And there's that King of Swords in the reverse, who's going to end up in a hearse. There's a King of Swords in the reverse who's going to end up in a hearse. What does Spirit give us? What does Spirit say? What does Spirit give us? Spirit don't play, my lovies. Spirit don't play. Spirit don't. There are 78 of these. There are 78 of these. Get on your knees. King of Swords in the reverse. A vicious, evil man. Hombre malo. Homme méchant. Evil man. An evil man with an evil plan, pretending they're the fucking victim. I don't know how they'd have so much shamelessness in their life, but they have no shame. This did come in yesterday. They have no shame, no regret, no remorse. Someone went to see a horse for some of you. Someone went to see a channeler. Someone actually went to some type of channeler who actually like is possessed. So it's a full possession. You're possessed too, but you know, we're going to get into that some other day, maybe. But I'm talking about a full possession. Someone was under a full possession by spirits, and this is what they were told. That they betrayed the shit out of you and you have taken distance from them. 3 of Swords. Especially if this is, for some of you, people from your past. You will know because when you meditate, you will feel them pulling on your energy. 3 of Swords. You have distanced yourself from... This could be 2 men for some of you. Again, you got 2 men. Something about Tucson for some of you. You got 2 men. You got 4 men. You got 4 men and a woman for some of you who wanted to continue to betray you. Even after all of these years, they want to continue the trauma bond. They want to reinforce the pain. Because they were draining you since you were a child for some of you. And they were accessing. So as a child, I always it was curious to me how I had a fascination with sex. And I remember it was the hex work. They were draining my energy since I was a child. So I remember that I had, for example, I had a cousin. Well, he wasn't a cousin. He was someone we grew up with. He was in blood. But I remember one day, I think I was 3 years old. And I told him, I'm like, you want to have sex? And he's like, huh? I got a beating for that. My mom beat me for that. I think that was my first actual beating. She would beat me even after that, but that was my actual first beating. I was 3 years old and I remember that beating. And then she made me pray to God for forgiveness. Not her life that she had been living, not the ritual work that her and my father were involved in, but she made me pray for forgiveness. So I'm like, okay, I'll pray for forgiveness after getting beat. Then the beatings after that, they never stopped. They never stopped until I left the house. But there was a fascination with sex. And I remember that my siblings and we tried to talk to our parents about it. Maybe for some of you, there was a lot of perversion. There was an energy present last night. The teenagers who know who the perverts are in the family, and they discuss it amongst themselves. They're projecting quite a bit onto, for some of you, being cautious and protecting, especially teenagers, protecting their root chakra at this time. There could be a teenager or someone very young in their life having some type of issue where they're having a rash in their private area. You may want to do some type of cleanse for them and keep them away from the fucking perverts, my lovies. I'm just the messenger here. Energetically cleanse them, because for some of you the last couple of days it's been very present and we haven't brought it up, but somebody even did ritual work for some of you on you as the youth or the youth in the family, and the youth in the family are talking about the perverts. So we got to clean their sacral chakra, their root chakra, because these perverts like to harvest that energy. They like to eat that energy. We talk about Hollywood and all this bullshit. We don't gotta go that far, my lovies. Scars are happening right in your fucking family. Scars. For some of you, it's a brother figure, a toxic brother figure. Buena sociedad, because they take this 4 of Wands energy and they try to harness it to make it, to manifest good society, high society for themselves. Again, they project out any image. Shape-shifting. You got shapeshifters for some of you. This one's sick. So you got both of these people are sick. I don't know what kind of backfire they're going through, but we got a 9 of Swords here as well. We got 19 swords over these people. 19 years could be significant. The number 19 could be significant for you. The 19th could be significant for you. The 3rd, the 14th, the 10th, and the 5th. 61, 50, 54, or 5. The 405 for some. Someone could belong also to a secret society here. So they thought that they were all powerful. They thought they were God Almighty. Something about Bruce Almighty. Someone thought they have the power. This is what's coming in. I actually got this download yesterday. Someone thinks that they can meditate into your life. I was getting Kanye West about how I can meditate a house in Pompeii, some shit like that. I was getting those lyrics. Somebody could be in Hollywood for some, or somebody could be some type of famous rapper or someone's famous for some. But they wanted to project into your life. So they wanted to manifest off of your energy and meditate off of your energy. 1043, some type of bind here for some. This didn't work. I'm smelling fish and trash. I'm smelling fish and trash. This didn't work. I'm seeing like fish skeleton, like fish bones. Fishbone, isn't there a fishbone grill? 8 of Cups. A young blonde. There could be a little girl for some. I am seeing like, okay, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. I'm seeing that little girl, the teenage little girl that Diddy said he adopted. And she was like a little blonde girl. 8 of Cups, walking away, emotionally detaching. There's a backfire here for these people. They just wanted to know about your energy because somebody's trying to tie into your energy, but they can't. Your auntie, something like that. 8 of Cups, walking away. 3 of Swords. These people got a 3 of Swords. They got a 10 of Swords. They got a 5 of Swords. They got misery. This is all a backfire to them. This is what they wanted to project onto you. I got this energy yesterday. You allowed, for some of you, for a long time, welcome to the club. You allowed these evil people to project their fears onto you, project their worries onto you, project who they are onto you. These people even wanted you to believe you were the criminal. These people live a criminal life. They wanted you to feel like the criminal. This was all part of some type of bullshit hex work that they do. It's just illusions. Don't you see? It's just fucking illusions. How could you project being criminals when you're not a fucking criminal? And when they couldn't do it, they tried to set up some type of bullshit, I don't know, crime scheme. They tried to frame you. Like this person was here when they weren't, or they were a part of this. I got this download strong yesterday. This is all backfired. And not only that, but they're exposed. It's a bit about someone who's a gym rat. 3 of Wands in the reverse. Someone tried to affect something that has to do with your business. 3 of Wands in the reverse. The bind is broken. Something about a token society. Something about a token economy. Something about tokens like digital tokens. The bind is broken. For some of you, there's a blonde female who tried to bind you. The bind is blowing money fast. There's a blonde female who tried to bind you. The bond is broken. This fake friend, fake lover, falsedad, someone who's fucking fake. These people were fake to you. 2 of Swords in the reverse again. 2 of Swords in the reverse over here. And they did not get their wish fulfillment of eating you up. Eating your energy, eating your time, eating you up, eating your mind for some. The cannibalism, right, there are levels to this. There could be cannibals involved for some of you. For others of you, this is a spiritual cannibalism. They're showing me the vultures from the dark crystal. The vultures from the dark crystal. 2 of Swords in the reverse. This is exposed. Fake friend involved. People sending you fake friends. Pretending like they care about you. I'm just a messenger here. Your energy is gold. Wisdom is better than silver or gold. Your energy is gold. You're not basic. A lot of basic people think they're enlightened. You're not basic. Something about ASICs. Something about Japan. They try to control you with all types of mockery. Somebody's saying like, you don't got no man, or you don't have no woman, or someone's trying to like, again, any way to bind you. Any way to bind you. You can't be bound. This is fucking annoying. I'm just a messenger. They're fucking annoyed. You can't be bound. You can't be bound. Something about surround sound. You can't be bound. This is annoying to them. Because they really want you to feel insecure so they can control you and bind your energy. Because at one point you were listening. You needed a lot of bullshit. You needed to look a certain way. You needed to be accepted. You needed people to like you, to not feel insecure. You wanted people. You wanted people to be in fear. For some of you, you wanted people to be in fear. My lovies, boom. They wanted people to be in fear. For some of you, for others of you, you wanted people to be in fear. Take it how it resonates, my lovies. You're not fearful. God's in control. You're not fearful. They needed you to be fearful. They needed you to be like paranoid. They needed you to feel like, if I lose this, oh my gosh, it's the end of the world. If I lose that, oh my gosh, it's the end of the fucking world. And you're like, I love tornadoes. And they hate it. I love tornadoes. I love when a tornado comes around. I love it. I just love tornadoes. But aren't you afraid to lose this, that, this, and that? I love tornadoes. If a tornado comes around and everything is lost, I love tornadoes. God made a tornado for a reason. I love tornadoes. And something else will come along afterwards. You're not afraid. There are people that pretend to be brave, pretend to be revolutionaries. They live in fucking fear. And you can tell just the way that they express themselves. You can tell you're not afraid. You're not afraid. And that frightens them. So they wanted to project their fears onto you. They wanted you to feel haunted, afraid. Accentuates the challenge of surviving without negotiating the power of your spirit. You are a child magical. Seeing the potential for sacred beauty in all things, the belief that everything is possible, and that's your strength. Something about you're exercising restraint in a situation because someone's trying to provoke you. Again, these people live like cowards and they live in the shadows. So they never show their light. I was also getting this download. Our society is so fucking fake. You see it even on social media, right? People are very inauthentic, but pretending like they're authentic. They only show certain parts of themselves. So you, by force, create a compartmentalization of your mind. You are hiding your shadow side. Truth Nunez in her regular life, I don't really use F-bombs. Not because I have a problem with the word fuck. It's just there are other ways to express myself that I find a little bit more insightful and poignant. However, when I'm channeling your authentic nature. When I'm channeling, Chanel. When I'm channeling the authentic nature of those around you. Chanel. Okay, that's interesting. And something about Blue Cantrell. If you use F-bombs every single day in your soul, but you don't do it when you're like, I don't know, in public, right there, you're already creating a divide, a mask. It always makes me think of Simon and Simon from American Idol. If you look at his face, I'm like, his mask has cracked. His mask has cracked so now you look like a monster. And you're still trying to put on a mask. But you look like a monster. Energetically, anybody who's energetically sane will look at that person and be like, there's something off. I'm just a messenger. Something about David Hasselhoff. Nine of Wands, Nine of Swords in the reverse for you. Where these people are in a Nine of Swords in the upright, you're in a Nine of Swords in the reverse. I told you Nine of Swords is present. You're not worried about nothing. You don't trust these people though. You don't, desconfianza. You don't trust these people and you're protecting yourself, but from the right people. You're not in paranoia. You're not sleepless nights. You're not out here doing anything crazy. You don't feel like you have to, you're wise. Somebody also wants to know, like, if you're like in fear mode, like they are. It's like, why would you be in fear mode, my lovies? It's like, why would I be in fear mode? Like, they really believe their projections. Ace of Swords in the upright. You know the truth. Ace of Swords in the upright. You are seeing things very clearly. You know these people projected onto you. They could have protected you. Instead, they neglected you. You got protection here. And you know this. You got Sekhmet energy. You got Sekhmet energy. You should look up Sekhmet for some of you. You got Kalima with you, and you're in a 10 of Cups. You fucking, hello, 10 of Cups energy. You're in a 9 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. This is the most beautiful love. You know how to love freely. You're not possessive. These people wanted to project everything they are onto you. One of these people thought that you would die if they left. Look at this beautiful crow. Look at this beautiful crow just flew in. They thought you would die if they left. Someone who wanted to use you thought that you would die if they left. Someone who wanted to use you for your energy and abuse you thought that you would die if they left. How does that make sense? They were trying to mind fuck you. And maybe for a while, maybe especially as a child, because you were a child, obviously. As a child, maybe they did mind fuck you. It's always curious to me, the people that lie to me about stupid shit, and then I find out, like, the details, like, you kind of already get a weird feeling about them, but then you find out the details of their fucking lies, and you're like, well, now it's confirmation. I was trying to, like, be sweet to this person, and they thought it was necessary to be such a fucking fraud. Because they project onto you who they are. I remember there was this guy I met years ago, and he had me use this apparatus. And I used this apparatus, and he gave me the wrong fucking instructions on how to use this apparatus. Fast forward a few years, I'm like, why did this person lie to me about this? Why did he lie and never even said, like, I was joking? Why would you lie and tell me that this is how you use this apparatus when you don't? Like, this is not how you use this apparatus. And he knew that. So why would he lie? King of Swords in the reverse. I don't know what their logic is at. But that's why they're mentally sick, though. Spiritually sick, physically sick. And they don't look at it that way. Someone thinks they're slick. They're in a 5 of Swords. Fuck. They're in a 5 of Swords, 5 of Swords. Perdida. These people are in not having a good time. We got the 3 of Swords over these people, the 5 of Swords over these people, the 2 of Swords, fake friends, the 10 of Swords. This is crazy. Whatever bind you just broke, my lovies, it was no fucking joke. Whatever you just said no to, whatever you energetically, whatever you declined something because you knew what to do. Something told you, or something's about to tell you for some of you. Someone even got a reading to prepare for this moment. I feel like for some of you, this has already happened, or it's recently happened, or it's in the process of happening. For some of you, this is about to happen. They got a reading trying to prepare for this. 9 of Wands in the reverse. For some of you, contrariedades, contrariete. They have contrarieties over them. These people are not having a good time. The matchmaker is sincere for some of you and doesn't live in their fear. For some of you, I would take where Everlast, Beverly Hills. Whitmarsh. For others of you, I got a download last night. The practitioner saw the evil in them and what they've manifested, and they denied their access to you. For some of you, I'm getting someone protected you because you're already protected anyway, but somebody like said, it's almost like they closed off, or they barricaded your energy in some way. Maybe there were certain things that came up during a reading, or maybe somebody was talking about you, but they were protecting like you. Like maybe if somebody knows like your man is about to propose, they didn't share that. Like they want to protect you. Somebody wanted to protect you from these fucking energetic thugs, mental patients. Bottom of the fucking barrel here. They also, the practitioner saw the evil that's about to return to them. Las contrariedades. These people, they're going to lose their fucking mind. When you're in a contrariety, energetically speaking, oh my God. When you are, I give thanks to God every day, my lovies. Give thanks to God every day. Because what these people wanted to send to you, they wanted you to be, remember yesterday we talked about Skid Row energy and going outside and like talking to, I don't know, to nothing? That's what they wanted for you. When you're in that frequency, that's hard, my lovies. That's hard. You are fighting some demons. This is what these people manifested. This is what these people, something about a child they molested. This is what these people manifested. For some of you, these are people you don't know that wanted to attack you, because you're getting your own show for some of you. And they wanted to attack you also because they wanted to hide something that they did to a child. Ooh, in this moment, present moment, lo presente, this is right now. I'm telling you, this feels like it's recent, like it's happening, it's coagulating as we're moving. Lo presente, this is right now. This is right now. This is right now. Holy fucking cow. It's arriving, and a water sign teenager. We got a water sign teenager here. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio teenager. Right now. This is in this present moment. Boom. 11, 01, 06, 02, and 03. Gemini, High Priestess, Empress energy, Justice. Something about combustibles, something about busted. Something about the Roman Catholic Church. Something about Church's Chicken. 407, 11. Page of Pentacles in the reverse. This offer is rejected. The offer has been rejected. For a child neglected. The offer has been rejected. Queen of Wands. The witchcraft, the practitioner, she ain't no, this is a good witch or a good wizard, but she's coming up as a witch. And she ain't no snitch. She's an honest person. She's an honest person. She's a very upright individual. We got a Queen of Wands in the upright, which is a witch. But this witch ain't no, she ain't no snitch, she ain't no rat. She's no mess. She speaks the truth. Queen of Wands in the upright. She's not going to harm an innocent person. Queen of Wands in the upright. That's a magician. A female magician who's very confident, who takes action, who's great with magnetism. Somebody was trying to play with, I don't know, somebody has a really good gift. Like, this is a practitioner. This is an experienced practitioner. And the experienced practitioner said, no. Something about for a hoe. Something about you ain't no hoe. I don't know. Someone tried to paint you out to be promiscuous in order to get this practitioner to attack you. But they thought that they were lying. That's crazy. That's fucking crazy. Somebody was trying to say that you're lazy as well. And the practitioner's like, this person ain't lazy. I don't know. You got a King of Swords in the reverse, Emperor in the reverse energy. They are desperate for your energy. They're monsters and desperate for your energy. And they're having a really bad backfire. Queen of Wands in the upright, King of Wands in the upright. So we got males and female practitioners. They don't play. They have gifts, but they don't play. They're like, no, not today. We're not doing that. Not today. These people could have gone to a few practitioners. And no, it's just a no. Why would we want to involve ourselves with you? It's just a no. It's just a no. And no, this person's not thinking of you. They were trying to lie to these practitioners. Maybe these practitioners went and, again, I don't feel like their specialty is channeling, but they're great channelers. Or they can receive messages. But their specialty is actually energy work. They work energies, they bind energies, they do things like that. And they're like, this person ain't who you say they are. And I can't do what you're asking me to do because they're not who you say you are. You're not who you say. For some of you, you're not who you say you are, my lovies. And for others of you, these people are not who they say they are. Like, they went and they go to these, they only worry about paying their rent. That's all they worry about. 6 of Wands, and everybody gets seen for who they are. And they support you. 6 of Wands, look, they love you. You're loved. Victory. It's like this person is nothing like what you're saying they are. So there's frustration and arguments. Like, it's like you have to argue with a King of Swords in the reverse, Emperor in the reverse. You don't argue with these energies, my lovies. You don't argue with King of Swords. Even in my private reads, when I see somebody come up in a King of Swords, Queen of Swords energy in the reverse, 8 of Swords energy, Devil, I don't argue. No, argue with who? They love arguments. They feed off that energy. No. We're not arguing, my love. No, I'm a channeler for you. That's all I am. I'm not arguing with you. I'm not arguing with you. The High Priestess there. I'm a channeler, my love. I don't argue with you. Excuse me, my lovies. I got like this weird cut because I've been in the AC. I noticed this yesterday. I've been in the AC. And my lips have been really freaking dry because I don't spend that much time in the AC, but I've been spending a lot of time in the AC with the new construction and everything. So excuse me, my lovies, because this may look a little white, and I don't like that. You are who you are. You are who you are. You're seen as who you are. You're supported as who you are. For some of you, High Priestess energy, this High Priestess recognized, or this High Priest recognized the High Priest in you. This is a fucking healer. This is a seer. You're having me attack a seer? You're having me attack a healer? Are you fucking stupid or are you dumb? There are certain channelers I would rather err on the side of caution. I'm not reckless. Do I agree with everything every channeler says? Absolutely not. Obviously, I'm a human being. Do I respect every channeler? Absolutely. Would you ever find me out here trashing another channeler? No, never. It's not going to happen. If I have a message for a channeler, it'll come through. I'm not manipulating the messages. God, whatever God puts in me, that's what I have to say. Because I'm a channeler every fucking day. Let it flow. If I have nothing for a channeler, I don't have to be calling out channelers, I don't know, somebody trying to call you out as a channeler or some bullshit. Oh, doubted you because they're fake. That was a failure. 7 of Pentacles. That was a failure. That was a failure because you are a channeler. Ooh, I don't know. Somebody's trying to also question like your gift. Somebody could have been saying like you're a liar or you're a fraud or I don't know. These people got mental issues. They're way out of their leagues. Way out of their leagues. God's very merciful. I be telling you, God's merciful, my lovies. They're fools. They're fools. And I don't know what they're jumping into, but they've jumped into the fool has to start fresh over. Gemini, the choice, the lovers. Some type of love bombing energy or Prince Charming energy could go either way here today. Temperance, they want you to temper an offer. Sagittarius from an emperor who says they want to marry you and have some type of celebration, reconciliation. They're going to communicate. The Hanged person, they feel stuck, some type of sacrifice. They want to take a leap of faith. 8 of Cups, to walk away from a magician who is this King of Swords and this Queen of Swords who are going through heartbreak and car troubles, something like that, for some magic they sent you to affect your independence. But karma said that you get your Ace of Pentacles. You got a bunch of people attacking you out of envy and jealousy. That's crazy. Because you're the Queen of Cups energy. We got a pregnant person. We definitely have a pregnant person. You got a pregnancy. For some of you, if you don't want to get pregnant, my lovies, or if you don't want to get someone pregnant, be cautious because there's a pregnancy in the field right now. We got Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy who's going to communicate to this King of Cups, Scorpio, Pisces, or up the prices that someone doesn't see, that this is a sacrifice or someone has to let go. They have to hold back and let go. Leo energy from this betrayal and this manipulation. Somebody is looking at this King of Swords with their wish fulfillment that they're going to project onto your work, about your emotions, saying that you're, I don't know, they got paid by this Queen of Swords energy who's also sick, who needs to rest and has to take some time off. They're going to travel in August or some type of fun time, karma. Yeah, they're going to go have some type of fun time manifesting something that they've been investing in with this man and this other man in the courts. And this other man is communicating about some type of trap of a high priestess, an isolation, some type of travel, manifestation. There's a judgment everyone's going to know. About this emperor who took a leap of faith to communicate to a Queen of Wands energy, to do some type of hocus pocus, to get good news. About this training, this Page of Pentacles, a light skin liar who put out a hit for hire. I don't know, someone put out, now this person is stressed and they're leaving because they didn't see how someone was generous when it comes to some type of construction, and so they were loyal, so that made the whole thing go to waste. Something blew up in someone's face. It did. They didn't have victory here. They've been exposed as a cheater, liar, trying to get away with something, and reckless. Seven of Swords in the reverse. All the lies have come out. Definitely lies with this. I think this is in the upright, though. This Ace of Swords is in the right, in the upright. They're in the right. Someone's in the right. I don't know. And something about a rapist who tried to plan a rape at night. But that's not going to happen because I got something about trying to break in somewhere. That's not going to happen. Somebody who flew through O'Hare. And Ohio could be significant. They gotta go put this to fucking rest. Four of Swords energy with this King of Swords energy who's in a Seven of Swords energy with these group of friends. So somebody's lying to a group of people in an organization so that they can communicate some type of manipulation. These people need to move away and find their peace. We got a Capricorn energy who's making a judgment call because they're fucking tired and stressed, and they want to love themselves. They also have a child. They're pregnant. So here we go. A sun, a water sign sun. And they're getting communication about that. Someone's going to miscarry because of their projections, because they wanted to do a sacrifice with this community. And they're going to be depressed of this miscarriage. I got something about a stillborn yesterday. So a stillborn or something about Melbourne. Yeah, this moon magic, moon ritual. Oh yeah, for some of you, somebody's been doing cyclical rituals on you. This is backfiring because they were working with this emperor in the reverse who's fucking reckless. And it's all backfiring. Eight of Wands in the reverse. And they're going to be very unhappy. The sun in the reverse. And the sun is also a child. So they're losing a child. But this is all part of destiny. Boom. Somebody could be saying something about, somebody could say a Saiyan, 11:11, something about a Super Saiyan, or somebody thought they were going to have like a Super Saiyan child or some bullshit. But they're too evil. 11:11. Child magical. In the reverse, they're not going to have this child. They're not going to have a Super Saiyan child. They're going to actually, if the child is born, they're going to be something about Melbourne. Something about Melbane, something about Gilbane. If the child is born, they're going to have issues. I don't think this child's going to make it. I'm trying to be positive. I know this child's not going to make it. You can't fake it. And also pessimism, depression, and disbelief in miracles. Believing that energy and action are not required for growth. Because it's like how you have a child magical, but you're out here doing bullshit. You're not going to have a child magical. You're not going to have a Super Saiyan child. For what? That's like God giving you like the atomic bomb, but you're like a fucking toxic psycho. It's like a mad scientist. You'd blow up the world. Why would God give you a little beautiful girl if you're going to blow up the world? Monk or nun in the reverse. Negative judgment of the physical world and excess piety. What did I say? Negative judgment of the physical world. If God gave you a beautiful little girl, you would destroy the world. If God gave you a Super Saiyan child, it would be like giving you an atomic bomb where you would blow up the world. And something about Tom. Negative judgment of the physical world. Why would God give you that? A beggar. Dependence on others to the exclusion of effort. So then they want to harm others. 11:13. So they don't have to put effort in life. They take the easy way out. A guide. You place financial, there it is, places financial gain and control over imparting spiritual insight. Just a messenger. Boom. All right, my lovies. Apparently, you're not thinking of these people. For some of you, you're not thinking of 11:13. Justice is that this is over. Death energy, la Santa Muerte is on your side. Ma'at is on your side. People that are suicidal. I wonder why. Because that's what they, Leslie, that's what they wanted to project onto you. But they have no clue what spirit could do. 011942, my lovies. You freaking child, divine, high priestess, high priest, emperor, empress energy, the sun. You bring happiness, and these people want to destroy that. Because they wanted to employ that. They wanted to employ your ass for some of you. They wanted you to be a prostitute in one way or another. And something about your brother was involved in a situation. 11:14, Sagittarius, Libra, Justice, and Archangel Michael's like, hell to the fucking no. Hell to the fucking no. No. You're getting your own show, though, for some of you. You're definitely getting your own show. Here we go with your own show. The letter Q. The letter H. Headquarters. Something about dance headquarters. Because everything that they said was a fucking lie. What did I say? What did Spirit give us? What did Spirit say? They lie about you every day. And they're obsessed with you. That's a scary part. They're obsessed with you. 11:15. This toxic idea of their justice. They're obsessed with you. Why are you so obsessed, Whitney? Something about Whitney, something about Katie. We got the ancestors. Look at this. The ancestors and God warned them and they listened. Did they listen? It's in the ancestors and God warned them and they listened. Good. Something about wanting to burn a vehicle. Someone's sneaky link. Why are you so obsessed? A toxic brotherhood. A toxic brotherhood who watches for comments, for negative comments, so they can piggyback and say some shit. A toxic brotherhood of wussies. But they're big, strong men. It's like fucking weak egos. A hidden OnlyFans account. Big, strong men. Writing fake comments to a female or somebody online to attack them. Because I'm so mad. Weak. You're fucking weak. And they were hired by your family. I told you some issue with your family for some of you. Bunch of fucking weak mental patients that would do anything for fucking money. But they think they're going toe-to-toe with a woman. Or a man. Take it how it resonates. Either way, they're weak. They're not impressive. They are not impressive. Not impressive at all. That's why they're all sick and dying. They lived a sick life. They were hired by your family. There's a change in diet. I also got for some of you, people doing ritual work on you because they want to affect your appetite. For some of you, you could be overeating. For some of you, you could be undereating. For some of you, they want you to be sick, skinny and sick and dying. For others of you, they want you to be overweight. You got people doing all types of bullshit. So nobody wants to take you out on a date. That's what they believe. This is what these people believe. This is the cockroaches they have in their minds. We got a blank check. change in diet, and a blank check. We got child endangerment. I told you these people don't pay attention to the children, or there have been children put in danger. All types of them. I told you, my lovies, I'm just a messenger here. We have the person hired to commit a murder will confess to the authorities. The person hired to, I told you, hit for hire. What did I say? And someone got fired. What did I say? What did Spirit give us? What did Spirit say? They cry every day. They cry every day. And they're so supposedly mad at you. They're mad at themselves. Don't let them project onto you. This has nothing to do with you. And this is what's driving them even crazier. 11-17, 11-18. And something about even lazier. They cannot move being so depressed, obsessed, jealous, envious. These people have all of the deadly sins in them. All of the deadly sins have been activated. This 10 of Pentacles is rotting. I'm seeing their tree of life. The person hired to commit a murder will confess to the authorities. All because they're envious of your spiritual rank for some of you. And someone who wanted to put something in your tank. And something about a pit bull. For some of you, protect your pets. I got a download and in dream, especially if you have cats. Katie could be significant for you. Ashley could be significant for you. Especially if you have cats, protect your cats, my lovies. Protect your dogs as well. Somebody wanted to do something to your animal. Maybe this isn't child endangerment for some of you. Maybe somebody wants to do something to an animal. I had a dream about that and I got confirmation today. I told you every day, what did Spirit give us? What did Spirit say? They cry every single day. They cry every single day. 11-19, Leo and Libra, the sun and justice, because they're being exposed. That's why they cry. They're not crying. Someone's having a really tough ego death, or a group. Premeditated murder. They gave money, a blank check for a premeditated murder. It's like, here, there's no spending limit. I did get that last night. I got like buying someone a vehicle so they can stalk you. Paying, it's like an unlimited budget to get you for someone around you. Take this how it resonates. Isn't that crazy? I think so. Isn't that crazy? And there are people out here starving in this planet. There are people out here without, right? Because if we really believe that money is like gonna solve something, right? Something about David, something about salt. Something about salt. Something about Stockholm syndrome. Oh yeah, they brainwashed a teenager into hating you that has no reason for hating you, for some of you. This person is not marriage material. Child endangerment, premeditated murder. They're definitely not marriage material. Blank check, premeditated murder, child endangerment. This person is not marriage material. We got a 5-day fast. This was present yesterday. The person that was hired to commit a murder is going to confess to the authorities. 5-day fast. This person could be fasting for spiritual guidance. Everyone did their fair share every single day when it comes to a 5-day fast, when it comes to premeditated murder, when it comes to confessing to the authorities. They were hired by someone that you know. They were hired by your family, for some of you, for this premeditated murder, hired by someone that you know. The practitioner, what does Spirit give us? What does Spirit say? There are thousands of these. There are thousands of these. The practitioner saw the evil that has returned to them, and they've rejected their plea for support. Someone who's an escort or lives like an escort. They live like an escort. You don't live like an escort. For some of you, this is you. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Don't make yourself the victim if you're not, my lovies. We're all here to work. That's it. That's all we're here. It's not personal, my lovies. If you're that angry, it's because you have something inside of you. That's it. I'm a channeler. I channel the anger. I totally get it. I totally get it, my lovies. But the practitioner saw the evil that has returned to them, and they've rejected their plea for support. And I told you, the practitioner saw, for some of you, for a lot of you, the practitioner Whoever this was, right? Because for some of you, it was an actual like practitioner. For others of you, this was someone who is like, they know you and they know this person and they're like, I'm going to protect this person. I'm going to protect this person. The practitioner saw the evil that has returned to them and rejected their plea for support. Hired by someone that you know, this person is not marriage material. Someone with poor sexual hygiene. I told you they tried to project this onto you. You don't have poor sexual hygiene, but they do. Someone's taking a 5-day fast from sex. We got mold. Everyone did their fair share. Someone who flew through O'Hare. Something about Ohio as well. I'm getting, for some of you, Illinois is strong. I'm getting, for some of you, last night I got this download. A crime could be prevented. With hard work, a crime could be prevented. This is really bothering me, my lovies. It's not even that bad, but for some reason, I'm really paying attention to it. I don't know. Somebody likes to pay attention to your flaws. Like, it's not even that bad, but I'm really paying attention to it. Someone likes to, like, highlight your flaws. And, I don't know, someone got mental issues. Like, you're, like, a really good person. And someone's really trying to make you out to be a monster because they are projecting onto you. They slept over their house and hid it. Molds, hired by someone that you know. Working with crooked officials. What did Spirit give us? What did Spirit say? They were even trying to frame you. Didn't I say that earlier? Working with crooked officials to try to frame someone. And the practitioner saw the evil that has returned to them and they rejected their plea for support. They were asking, what did I say? God said, oh, Jesus, the Godhead. Asking your children. They were asking your children, for some of you. Poor sexual hygiene. Eugene, they were trying to block your money. Blocking money spells. Using mold. We got a hand model who slept over their house and hid it. You could be, for some of you, I am seeing a reader that doesn't show her face or his face on camera. For some of you, you could just be like a hand model. I got this download earlier. You could be a reader. You don't show your face though. Like you just throw you don't throw them. You just let the cards speak, but you don't show your face. You just move them with your hands. We got the wanting gibbous, working with crooked officials to frame someone. We got the letter X, hired by your family, or an ex. For some of you, I did get last night an ex, working with your family or working with people you know. A person who has remarried, who is changing their diet. We got someone with an altruistic motive, a blank check. We got play the lottery, child endangerment. El que le hace daño a un niño no tiene perdón de Dios. Whoever does some harm to a child, they don't have mercy from God. They were mean-spirited. I got this download last night. They were mean to someone who was kind to them and then blamed the victim. I'm telling you, everything I'm feeling, I'm like, you did nothing. Someone could be Mexican. You did nothing to these sociopaths. This karma has to drive them crazy. There's no way they could be sane after all of this insanity. 11/26. Justice 26. Gemini could be significant. A Cancer could be significant. Aries could be significant. April could be significant. June could be significant. November could be significant. A Scorpio could be significant. A Sagittarius, a Pisces, an Aquarius could be significant. 88 could be significant. The number 8 could be significant. A Virgo could be significant. A Leo could be significant. There's no way they could just go about their day acting like nothing's happened. A Libra could be significant. There's no way. There's just no way. There is no way. There's no way they can just go about as if nothing happened. For some of you, there's too much damage, too much injustice, and you were a good person. For some of you, this is you, my lovies. There's no way you can just go about your day and pretend like nothing's going to happen in your life. Like no karma is going to be charged back to you. There's just no way. Because they were not just mean to somebody that was very kind to them. They were irrationally evil. And then they blamed the victim on top of that. And then they hired someone to commit a fucking murder to hide their shame. These people live in an insane amount of shame. This is insane asylum shame. Something about Shayna. Something about Shane. Every day. They were mean to someone who was kind to them and blamed the victim every day. Trying to kidnap somebody, or for some of you trying to do something to your animals. What did I say? What did Spirit give us? What did Spirit say? Protect the pets, my lovies. Every day we got something in the tunnels, premeditated murder and tunnels. They tried to hack your phone. They're not marriage material. We got pastry arts. You need a 5-day fast, or someone needs a 5-day fast. We got a slip and fall lawsuit. Everyone did their fair share. We got someone who's visiting an ex. I told you your ex is in the field for some of you. Hired by someone you know. This person is tired, but you don't want to give up. Or someone's tired, but they don't want to give up. For some of you, someone is tired, like someone who's retiring. They're tired as in like, someone is tired of this magic of trying to hack your phone, but they don't want to give up. Like, it's like, it doesn't make sense to them either. They're delusions. Like someone's really a group of people, or just, this is what it feels like. I'm channeling their delusions. Like they don't even know why they want to continue, but they want to continue. This person is tired, but they don't want to give up. The practitioner saw the evil that has returned to them and they rejected their plea for support. Someone who tried to hack your phone. We got a lucky streak. When it comes to someone with poor sexual hygiene, we got a frontline worker, a slip and fall lawsuit, and mold. They watch for negative comments on you and they try to piggyback off of those negative comments. Somebody who slept over somebody's house and hid it. Someone who's visiting their ex. They spend time. These people got fucking problems in their minds. It's like, I'm going to sleep over somebody's house to go and check for negative comments about somebody else and see if I can write to them. You cannot take these people seriously. We got an apology email. Working with crooked officials to frame you or somebody around you. We got a loyal and loving couple based on trust and mutual comprehension. Someone who is asking your children about your couple for some of you. We got this person loves their pets. What did Spirit give us? What did Spirit say? Protect the pets, my lovies. This person loves their pets. I also got somebody was asking about how you treat your pets for some of you. Like someone's trying to look for ways to get you fucking in trouble. They could have been asking for some of you something about DCYF. Like someone's trying to get you in trouble, like, you don't take care of your pets. You don't take care of your children. They're trying to block your money. Blocking money spells, a frontline worker. We got a kava bar, a hand model. We got a brotherhood wanting give us apology email. These are, for some of you, these are people that are working with toxic people that try to frame you like you were this, you were that, you were this, and you were that, you were this, you were that, you were this, and this. Hallelujah. You were this, just because you love, Spirit, and you communicate with Spirit through the ancient language we call the tarot. You are evil. They tried to frame you as some bullshit. They are associates that helped them at some point.